All right. Special episode, instant reaction. Bruce Arians steps down as Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach. So I just finished recording the NFL live streaming. Bruce Arians steps down. It's not really surprising. I'm reading this pre-declaring article and it says surprise, not shock. Bruce Arians is getting up there in age. I believe it's just said he was 69 years of age. Suffered a torn Achilles. You had that situation where he smacked his player, and I don't know. He seemed like he was in full fucking mode, but there was some rumblings that him and Tom Brady had some issues, and Tom Brady didn't really like his work habits. Felt like sometimes the team wasn't as prepared. Bruce Arians is famous for saying that he kicks his coaches out, and there's no reason you should be at the facility all the time and not enjoying your family. And I actually appreciated that and respected that. So I don't know about these rumors. I mean, obviously you can't go against what Tom Brady says. I mean, the records speak for itself, but this may lead some credence to the fact that, hey, maybe they didn't have the greatest relationship. And hey, I'm coming back, but you got to do something about Bruce. And Bruce was just like, fuck this. I already got my ring. I'm already submitted in this game. I'm retiring. So keeping it G, Bruce Arians, was always on the forefront of, black coaches, hiring black coaches. Todd Bowles, his assistant coach, his defensive coordinator, has now been given the job as the head coach. And, always thought he got a raw deal in New York with the Jets. The Jets haven't been as good as they were under him since he's left, with better rosters, in my opinion. So, he obviously has been a name floated around, but he's happy to see him get a job. I think it's going to be continuity. Arians was stepping back, allowing his coordinators to do more of the coaching. Tom, has the offense on lock, him and Leftwich. So, Todd Bowles has done this job before as a head coach. So I just think it's an interesting thing. I mean, once again, Tampa Bay is the clear favorite in the NFC. I think you might say, oh, that's stupid. The Rams are bringing everybody back. They almost beat the Rams last year with half of their team hurt. I think they are the clear favorite to win the Super Bowl this year, to get into the Super Bowl. And if you get in, you got 50-50 chance. But the clear representative from the NFC has got to be Tampa Bay. They have brought most of their team back. The holes that they lost with guard, they were able to plug very quickly with Shaq Mason. I just think that they're going to be definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, this is a surprising move. But once again, it's not that surprising if you look at his age. He says succession has always been huge for me. Organization is probably in the best shape it's been in its history with Tom Brady coming back. I'd rather see Todd in a position to be successful and not have to take some crappy job. True. Brian Leftwich was probably about to take the Jaguars job until, he balked at Trent Baalke being the coach, the GM, no pun intended. I'm retiring next year anyway in February, so I control the narrative right now. I don't control it next February. Because if Brady gets hurt and we go 10-7 and it's an open job for the interview, I got 31 coaches and their families that depend on me. My wife is big on not letting all those family down. So that's very interesting perspective. I remember when Wisconsin's college basketball coach, I forget what his name is, he retired, and he was trying to do succession planning for the next year. And they told him that they weren't going to allow his guy, the guy that he wanted, to get the job. And he said, you know what? I'm retiring today and I'm making him the head coach. So he gets to show himself to you, jive turkeys. And, he gets the stamp of being a head coach, and he was a head coach of a team, and whatever record we go 6-15. And I don't remember how it went because it's college basketball and I don't really care. But I do remember a coach making that move, say, you know what? I want my guy to get the job, so I'm going to retire right now So my guy gets a job. Roy Williams did a similar thing with North Carolina. Retired all cycle, no open interviews for the job. This is the guy. Coach K got that respect, but that's Coach K. He is Duke basketball, so he was able to pick his successor. But a lot of times you don't. So I appreciate it. I appreciate him keeping the G that way. So once again, there was rumors about issues between him and Tom Brady. There's a lot of continuity there, so I don't think this hurts him at all. Todd Bowles has been a head coach before. He's a grinder. He's an innovative defensive mind. I think they had a lot of injuries last year. They were probably one of the more injured teams in the league. And sometimes it's just one of those years, and then you bounce back from it, So I like them a lot this year, and I think that they're odds-on favorite to represent the NFC and the Super Bowl. All right, go ahead and leave it there. Instant reaction. Bruce Arians stepping down. The game is the game. Go. All right, that's it for this clip. Subscribe, leave a comment, respond to all the comments. The game is the game.
So what's up, man? What's up with you otherwise, The game is a game. Always.